Things that make you go, May 1995, Bellevue, Washington. The primary value of political correctness is dishonesty, dissimulation, its highest virtue. If men should treat women like ladies, then shouldn't women act like ladies? Are men out of touch with their feelings, or are women obsessively self-absorbed? Women who always have relationships with men who only want sex are looking for men who only want sex. The purpose of civilization is to protect women and children. The purpose of patriarchy is to protect civilization. When men's advocates cite statistics, feminists assert that statistics mean whatever we want them to mean and therefore we should ignore them. This does not stop them, however, from trotting out loads of their own statistics. If women want to know how most decent men feel about women, stop and ask yourself, how would you feel if you found out that 92% of the male population admires bitchy bar sluts and thinks you're a loser? Welcome to the world of men. Most women in our society admire domineering jerks and think nice guys are losers. If women are better communicators than men, as most feminists assert, then why do so many bring up several issues all at once, never let us fully address any one of them, and then get huffy when we ask them to stick to one issue at a time? Many women's books address boundary issues. Men subsume women, they say, in relationships. Yeah, okay, and what about men's boundaries? In Vamps and Tramps, Camila Paglia notes that, like most women, lesbians arrange to have another lover lined up before they dump the one they're with. Evolutionary biologists assert this harkens back to the days when a female without a mate died. Okay, there's a reason for it. Does that excuse such moral cowardice today? Feminists say domestic violence is a control tactic men use against women, of course ignoring the fact that women also use domestic violence against men. By the same token, however, would not false accusations of domestic violence also be a control tactic? Next time you see a female friend or coworker, ask her, "How's your better half?" and then watch her sputter. Why do so few women choose to have emotional intimacy in their sex, or sex in their emotional intimacy? Why is the idea that women should behave like adults offensive? Why do feminists demand that we listen to them, but then refuse, turning red, laughing, and flying into a rage, when we expect them to listen to us, too? If it were proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that any part of the female genitalia increased the chance of their male partners contracting penile cancer, would proponents of male circumcision then circumcise their daughters, too? Well, I hope not. That would be barbaric. But then circumcising men is barbaric, too. The people at the National Organization for Women believe most men are the kind of men most women want, which is to say domineering jerks. That's why they're so desperate to change and control men. Since most men are not domineering jerks, would now's efforts to protect women be more effectively directed toward changing women's preferences? Or is that too much like expecting women to take responsibility for their own lives? Obviously, back then in 1995, we weren't talking about hypergamy, and so I did not address hypergamy in this question. But still, the question that I posed at the end applies. Wouldn't now's efforts to protect women be more effectively directed toward changing women's preferences? Well, unfortunately, I think Turd-Flinging Monkey has already given us the answer to that. It ain't gonna happen. That's all for now. Check out the other videos. Subscribe to the channel. For the Backlash at backlash.com, my name is Rod Van Mecklin.